Only one.
Oh, you're only subscribed to one channel? Oh, you know, that's something I should have pulled up your... I'll drag it into that window. And I'll put it up later.
What window?
Into the window I'm capturing. I'll pull your channel.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, you have TF2 as your banner?
Yeah, dude, I didn't feel like making a banner.
Yeah, you can figure it out eventually.
Because yours are all your channel memes. I'm like, I have nothing. My channel isn't anything right now.
You probably shouldn't have a black background for that thumbnail. Figure out something
yeah. Else. I'm sure it's fine.
Nah, you should change it.
It's black and gold. What should it be?
People just don't like black backgrounds in thumbnails. I'm not sure why. They just don't. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
White backgrounds have come into fashion. Actually, partially because of Shredded Nerd, I'd say. He was one of the people who was pushing for that.
White instead of black.
And give Pichu a black outline.
Yep.
Hello, Chuddies. Hello, Chuddies.
Hello.
We'll show Debin's face next week. I didn't think about it. I didn't create a new, you know, I need to create a new podcast background so that we're both in it.
Yep. What should the stroke around the black text be then, if it's not white?
Yeah, good question. See, I don't really, I don't do shit like that. I don't do shit like that, Chud.
Aren't you the YouTube expert?
I mean, I don't know. Having it white with black stroke can still work on a white background, but it does look kind of weird, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe yellow? And with the red text still red?
Yellow for piss?
Yellow text, white or black stroke, or, yeah, whatever.
You say yellow text, black stroke?
Yeah, you could try that. Because white text on white background, I mean, you could still do that, but I don't know. Just try and figure it out, I guess. I'm glad Devin's editing his thumbnail on CHUDCAST. Isn't that cool? That's how you know.
Told me this earlier.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I didn't see your thumbnail. I didn't look.
That's true.
Martin Greer, thanks to 8 months membership. Who's this Lord Frogmire guy, and where's Devin?
It's me.
I haven't even said that part yet.
Oh, okay.
We've already, like, I didn't even say welcome back. We've been streaming for 3 minutes. That's probably got to be the longest cold open yet, I'd say.
It's 3 minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
Usually really long ones.
No, I've definitely said the welcome thing before 3 minutes every time. I'm pretty sure.
I don't believe you.
Okay, anyway. Well, maybe not on Thomas Cast. Actually, Thomas Cast might have been more than 3 minutes. I think we yelled at Thomas for a long time. Maybe on the Dad Cast, too. I should check. No, yeah, the cold opens aren't very long. Okay, welcome back to CHUDCAST, the worst podcast on the internet. You know, I was thinking...
Sure? I like black. It looks nice.
Devin, I never see any thumbnails with black backgrounds, ever.
Alright, fine.
I'm just... For a reason. You probably... Even the white background probably only works for certain shit. You really should just have a real background. Anyway, you know, worst Devin just fucking killed my vibe completely by talking. I'm joined by my co-host Debin, aka Lord Frogmire on YouTube. Debin has a YouTube channel now.
I do.
Debin.
I'm making a thumbnail.
Yeah, hold on. I'll show
so I
it.
got yelled at.
Hold on. There it is. I know it's not.
Isn't there a way to do
properly.
like test things where you give it like multiple thumbnails and it picks one for you?
Look, Debin released a new video. YouTube automatically picks thumbnails from the video if you don't want to make your own thumbnail. So you meant?
Yeah, no, it does. It has test and compare. except it's making me take a 6-second video of myself to do it. All right, I'll do that later. I'll just change the thumbnail.
Maybe we'll fix it after we'll figure out a real background. Okay.
No, I did already. I'm just gonna change it, but I don't believe you. Or I'm not sure if white is better than a background or not.
White makes right.
All right, it's been changed. It's been changed.
Okay. Anyway,
you're right. That does kind of look nicer. I just like black.
It doesn't work.
Black
though.
and gold looks nice.
Yeah, well, you could have a black themed background. It just can't literally be nothing.
Anyway.
So.
Great entertainers.
Welcome back to CHUDCAST. I'm just saying it again. You know, fucking worst podcast on the internet. Evidence this episode. Despite us not talking about news last week, there's been very little news, period. But we do have the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. I will hopefully have a Switch 2 by the time this comes out. Will I review it? Probably not. But it's a baby game, so I will be streaming it. I love baby games.
I'll almost definitely review it. So there you go.
Hey, yeah.
Subscribe to
Lord Frogmire.
Lord Frogmire.
You don't even know your own fucking name.
Bro, I don't know, man. Dog.
Is it time to change it already? Have we decided?
Maybe. No.
Figure it out. Okay, so anyway. Dude, why does it feel like we haven't done CHUDCAST in forever? Like, I'm not in podcast mode right now.
We haven't. It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we did Dadcast, but that wasn't CHUDCAST. That was just talking to our dad while people ask him questions. Okay, whatever. So, yeah. So this is Nintendo's next big game coming out July something. 17th? I don't know. Middle of July. And, yeah, it's like Red Faction. You just kind of like destroy stuff. Pauline Zalali, why? I don't... who cares? Whatever. So, you can just punch stuff and destroy stuff. And that's the thing. I don't know, Devin, what did you think of the Direct?
I don't know. I thought this game, when I first saw it, I wasn't excited literally at all. I'm like, this is going to be dog shit because it's made by the Odyssey team and they suck. But this made me feel a little better about it just because, I don't know, man. I yearn for the mines. Digging stuff up just seems like an enjoyable thing to do.
Did you like,
so I'm down.
Did you like the skill tree? There's a fucking skill tree in Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's retarded. That's retarded.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. So,
but, I don't know. Number go up. Why did they make her barefoot? There's a reason.
Mm-hmm. There is a reason. You're not allowed... Never mind. We're not going there.
Yeah, you're not allowed to point that out, but...
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I wish I had a lot to say on it, but it really just does kind of remind me of the original Red Faction game. You just kind of can blow up walls. I mean, in that game, and then this, you punch walls and destroy them. You just destroy all the shit. The problem is, like, as cool as that is, like, what is level design at this point? You can just destroy everything.
Well, I mean, they clearly can't do level design, so
yeah,
maybe it's better they avoid it. Yeah.
That's a lost art. Nintendo, the people who invented good 2D platformer level design, can't.
You know, my new video about Pokemon, I do talk about that. That I think Scarlet and Violet was them just giving up on level design because Sword and Shield, the level design was so bad, where the whole game is just hallways, and then so they're like, "Fuck it, let's just not do it anymore." Because I don't think anyone can do it anymore. I can't think of a game with like very good level design forever. But I can think of a ton that abandon it, like Doom Eternal, or, you know, Scarlet Violet, or this game, or whatever.
Yeah, them trying to... dude, I hate open world shit. So, like, Nintendo throwing their card in with open world stuff and everything, like, what the fuck is wrong with them? We've been subjected to these games for over 15 years. You know? It's the same crap. Now, of course...
Yeah. I'm not burned out of it in the same way you are, because I hate sandbox games. So
yeah.
I still like open worlds. I still think they're neat.
Like, I think Breath of the Wild was good, but then, you know, Odyssey, trash. Just
well, yeah, Odyssey's dog shit. Yeah, you're right. That game basically doesn't have level design either.
Yeah. Wasn't what else? Like Mario, the new Mario Kart is doing its like take
It's
on open world stuff too.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell, man? Stop.
Yeah, that is funny. It's basically everything. Yeah, because this is basically the next Mario game, right? So that means, you know, Mario, Pokemon, Mario Kart, and Zelda have all become fully open world franchises.
Yeah, I wonder how open world Metroid Prime 4 will be. Do you think it's gonna be more open world than the other ones? Even?
Based on the trailer, probably not. I mean,
yeah, I don't think so either, but
same.
It could be. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had more to say on this. I honestly don't, because like they spent a lot of time showing stuff, but like it literally just looks like the same gameplay the whole time. I mean, Pauline sings. Her holding that microphone does not look weird, by the way. It does not look weird at all. What she's about to do that. Nope, don't have weird thoughts. Anyway, so she sings and you power up, and yeah, I don't know. You become strong, you become fast, and you can glide. Those are the transformations.
Yeah, that's the other thing that shows you that level design basically can exist in this, is that you can do this at any time. So you can literally fly whenever you want. So it's like, how can you have real platforming?
Yep. Also, people are going to draw gay porn of the zebra one. I just know it.
Yeah. Yeah, his design is fucked. The zebra.
Yeah, the zebra.
Actually, all of them are pretty fucked because they're all supposed to be gorilla versions. Disturbing.
Yep. So, yeah, man, I got nothing else to say really. Like, you'd think there'd be more to talk about because they did mostly just show gameplay, but you break the world and you grab bananas. The gold bananas are like moons in Odyssey because it's the Odyssey team. At least there's a girl monkey. She has no tits, though. What the fuck? She's a mammal. Where are her tits?
What do you mean? That's just a standard black woman. What monkey are you talking about?
Okay, next piece of news. I watched this on stream 2 streams ago. The Blood of Dawnwalker gameplay overview. Do you know what Blood of the Dawnwalker is?
Nope.
It is a game, open world RPG made by former Witcher developers, and holy fuck, this is like some of the worst fucking combat I've ever seen. Are you watching the stream? Hold on.
Yep.
I'll just turn the audio off. Look at how many hits it takes to kill a basic enemy. Also, they made it like For Honor or Kingdom Come Deliverance, where you have to pick attack direction and parry with attack direction. I mean, how many fucking hits it takes to kill a single guy is like unbelievable. Like, I know you can say it's just, oh, they're just showing off how the combat works. Well, yeah, wouldn't you want to show it looking cool? If anything, you'd make the enemy health lower, not higher for a tech demo type of thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
have the Witcher games ever had good combat, though?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this looks painfully bad. This is basic-ass bandits. 3 bandits take like 5 minutes to kill. I can't remember. I was making some joke like it took less time to queue in breakers or something than to kill 3 bandits in this game.
Yes. Everything is breakered pill for you.
I know. I'm obsessed. Hey, I reached Z5 Survivor. That's news. That's bigger gaming news than anything that we're going to talk about today.
Are you Z5 killer?
Yeah, I reached Z5 Raider a while ago. Yeah, that's much easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Z5 Raider is not hard as long as you're good at the game. Z5 Survivor, unless you're kind of cheating like I did, which I did kind of cheat, because now that Coastal Region Lock is gone, I can queue with, you know, all the good synth cells, you know? So I just went full sweat mode squad, and we just grinded through Z3 and Z4 in, like, you know, it probably took a total of like 4 hours between 2 streams. It was pretty fast.
That's good.
Getting through Z4 was lightning fast because we literally had all our best players going for like the last 4 or 5 games. So that was good.
Breakers is always interesting.
Hey, Breakers is more interesting than this game we're looking at. So anyway,
that's true. That is true.
So anyway, they show off going to a town. I kind of skipped through some of this shit because, like, who cares about slowly walking through a village?
This just looks like slop. I mean, like, I don't...
Yes, this is middleware, you know, Polish slop. but without like the soul. You know, I don't really sense the soul.
We haven't seen anything cool.
Yeah, so, you know, vampire is no problem sitting in a church. Oh, yeah, so that's like the gimmick of the game is you turn into a vampire at night. I don't know why you're only a vampire at night. I don't know. Who cares? So, yeah, they got like blood baptism. Yeah, that's normal. And, let's skip to, they'll show the vampire.
That's gonna be your
person
haircut soon.
That's chat said that already. Anything you can think of, chat said it, I bet. When I was watching
I'm the
this.
chat you can't ban.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Me.
You are, chat is you. So, yeah, okay. At night, you have, like, some, kind of, like, Dishonored stuff. You can, like, teleport. You can also, like, run up walls like a vampire. There's a part where he blatantly just gets seen by people when he's running up the wall. And, they don't run for guards. So that's a good sign. At least you can kill NPCs in this game. They said it sounded like you could kill quest givers, so that's cool. They have nice. Yeah. So I have to give the game that credit. They were showing you gotta suck blood to fuel your powers and get health and stuff. So
that's like you, except with semen.
You're a fucking piece of shit. Why? So you can choose whether or not to just take enough blood to knock them unconscious or kill them.
Yeah.
And they show this segment where you're like sneaking in this church or whatever, and the retard decides to just like walk up to like the oldest vampire, who's a woman, of course, super strong woman, oldest vampire in the region. And he's just like, yeah, I'll take you, bitch. Also, her design's kind of boring. Like, is that what, like, a master vampire looks to you? No, it's like...
Yeah, why are her tits so small?
Yeah, yeah. Dark fantasy, my ass. You know what? It ain't dark fantasy unless I can jerk off to it. And yes, I can jerk off to Dark Souls, okay?
Yep.
To Gross Breed Priscilla, I could jerk off to.
Quaylag.
Yeah, the human part. The human part of Quaylag. The spider part, kind of gross.
No.
You
take the good with the bad. You don't get to pick a half.
Well, at least like Quaylana's like stuck to the ground. You give her like humanity and shit. Yeah, her. You could fuck her. She can't kill you with the spider web.
Look, she won't kill you with the spider part because she's not evil.
Or Quaylan, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't think they ever gave her a real name. The Spider Covenant one, not the actual human.
Yeah, the one that's stuck in the wall that you feed
stuck in the wall.
50 humanity.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how you know people are so fucking bad at Dark Souls 1 is like fuck, who was it?
I think it's 30 to open
YouTuber.
the shortcut. 30.
Oh, is it 30?
Yeah.
There's some YouTuber who's like he's like, the only healing in Dark Souls is Estus flags, and no, humanity doesn't count. I know it heals you to full, but no one has that many or whatever. And it's like, dude, by the time I needed to open the shortcut, I had 70 humanity. It's like you get so much in that game. You absolutely can use it as healing.
You like this fucking boss fight?
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff's boring.
There's just an insta kill in it, by the way. They're about to show right at the end of the gameplay. They don't even tell you like how to stop it. Yeah, what is this, Dark Souls? No, watch. This is a lame. She just blows you up. Watch this. I feel like the Dawn Calling music is very fitting for this. By the way.
It is.
Yeah. So there you go. Wow, what a great gameplay display that was. I'll be buying Blood of the Dawnwalker. Don't worry. Okay, we're not really gonna watch this again. Just playing this as background. But basically, Xbox announced that yes, they're making another console. They're gonna partner with AMD to make their next console or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Yeah,
that's your Black Queen, Kobe.
Yeah, Sarah Bond. Wowie zowie. And yeah, that's cool. Isn't that great? Xbox is not giving up on the console war yet. Awesome. And yeah, dude, yeah. Exciting. All right, next thing. All right, let me fix the cropping. So here's some news. Marathon got delayed.
Good.
So that's cool.
Cancel it.
Yeah, please cancel it.
Just put another $100 million into it. I think that'll solve the problem.
I agree. All right, let's see. I'll read some of this just because, like, we gotta pretend that we care.
Okay.
So I'll just read this to fill time. Thank you, not only for your passionate feedback around the marathon reveal and alpha playtest, but also for your patience while we took the time to listen closely and chart our next steps.
You're welcome.
Through every comment and real-time conversation on social media and Discord, ooh, they're using Discord, kind of gay, your voice has been strong and clear. We've taken this to heart, and we know we need more time to craft Marathon into the game that truly reflects your passion. Yeah, passion to hate it, maybe. After much discussion within our dev team, we've made the decision to delay the September 23rd release. The alpha test created an opportunity for us to calibrate and focus the game on what... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Over the next few months, we'll continue closed testing, including participants from the alpha, to deploy gameplay updates and test new features as they come online. Some of our immediate focus areas will be upping the survival game, more challenging and engaging AI encounters, more rewarding runs with new types of loot and dynamic events, making combat more tense and strategic, doubling down on the marathon universe. What the fuck does that mean? Increased visual fidelity, more narrative and environmental storytelling to discover and interact with. Yeah, that's what people want in their fucking extraction shooters. They want Dark Souls lore.
Yes.
A darker tone that delivers on the themes of the original trilogy. Ooh, are they going to overhaul the visual aesthetic and make it less gay looking? I guess we'll see. That one's interesting, a darker tone. Adding more...
Dude, maybe it is another fucking $100 million, given what they're talking about. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
I feel... Are they just lying? Are they not doing all of these things?
Yeah, who knows? Adding more social experiences. A better player experience for solos/duos. Proximity chat so social stories can come to life. Ooh, slur time. Until you get banned in 1 second. You'll get banned. Alright, there you go, guys. That's... Yeah, Marathon. They're not giving up on it yet. Too much money sunk in. Okay. That was that. We don't care about Marathon. Moving on. Here's depressing news. We got to get some doomer news in here. Sony PS5 era profits soar past $13 billion, outpacing all prior PlayStation generations.
Great.
They've somehow made more money than ever despite having no games. No games, more money. I hate normal people.
Yeah, where's that gaming crash people were talking about?
I was very close there. Very close. Yeah, what gaming crash? What gaming crash? What do you mean? With the stream delay, you can now see people's reaction to my near slip. Yep. Okay. So some of this probably is COVID. Like, people blew a bunch of money on video games during COVID and shit.
Hey, Thomas spotted.
Oh my god, the Thomas. Can't lose money on games if you never make them. True. See, Thomas figured it out. Make less games, make more money.
Yep. Just keep making games cost more.
Strong user engagement. Sony reported that monthly active users on PS5 now exceed those on PS4. A shift from last year's even split. Okay, yeah, but the that should have happened years ago. The PS5's been out 5 years. And just now, there's more users on PS5 than PS4? That's fucking sad. That's fucking sad. And somehow they're making more money. This is fuck you. Over 38% of PS Plus subscribers opt for premium or extra tiers. Oh my god. Fucking Netflix pay piggies? What the why?
Yeah, is that why they're making more money? Is it just the gacha model?
Who's fucking doing this?
They're like whales except for Sony.
Why are people paying for premium or extra PS Plus? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe there are whale types for Sony shit. What is wrong with these people? Okay, whatever. This is terrible. This is black pill news. Doomer black pill news right here.
Yep.
All right. Next piece of news. I didn't feel like looking up numbers, but Stellar Blade released on PC, and it's doing pretty well. I heard it sold more than the PlayStation version already. I should have looked that up. A peak player count was 192,000. That's pretty damn good. Much better than a lot of these.
You can do nude mods on PC.
Hell yeah. Of course you can. It's also got Nikkei. It's collab with Nikkei because they're both shift up, so it's not really.
Didn't Nikkei have like a huge controversy and like lost all their players?
I don't know. Ask the gotcha sloppers and shit.
I know they did. I watched a video.
Oh, why are you pretending? All right, what?
I don't know. I just say things like that.
What's the censorship?
No, it's they like went ultra gotcha mode because apparently they weren't making enough money. People weren't buying the dresses.
Oh no, you're thinking of Infinity Nikki.
I was thinking of Infinity
Nikki. Yeah.
Nikki. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Wrong game.
Wrong game. We're thinking of ass shooter game. Asses and shooting.
Yeah, you're thinking of Nike.
Yes.
Like the shoe
My favorite
brand.
shoe brand, Nike, collabed with Solid Blade. And they got
a victory.
They got big asses and they shoot guns. So the beta males can whack their micro peens while girls save them with their guns and asses that they will not be fucking. All right, and next, RuneScape cancels Pride Month event. This is old ass news from 2 weeks ago, but we didn't have time to cover it. Yeah, no Pride events in RuneScape because of people. They forgot. The big nose people decided that we gotta dial back the gay shit because we need white men to fight in World War III or whatever. Yep. Fight the Sand Wars and shit. So now minorities invading the country, especially dangerous ones. That's good. That's based and awesome, especially if they're Indian. No gay shit for a while.
Dude, that's my funniest Smite lore thing. Is they're like, hey, can we have like a pride flag as an icon in Smite 2 for Pride Month? And they're just like, oh, we forgot it was Pride Month. Maybe next year.
yeah, we forgot.
We forgot. Yeah, sure you did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not suspicious.
No.
Next piece of news, Monster Hunter Wilds collapses with 1% of launch players and reached overwhelmingly negative on Steam.
Yep.
So, what a disappointment. Holy fuck. Monster Hunter World is in my top 5 favorite games of the last decade, and then Wilds is just a really shitty version of World. Like a really
imagine thinking the reason why World sold well was because of the story.
Yep. Yeah, and then, they've dumbed down the gameplay and made it even easier, which has been something that, almost every Monster Hunter generation has done over the last one, arguably. But usually the handheld, people always cite, Generations Ultimate and Rise as, having, all this over-the-top shit. And they got way more monsters, too, which is something... I know everyone wanted me to play Rise for that reason, because, Rise is more similar to the older ones than Worlds, but I like the convenience and dumbing down of a lot of the stuff that was in World. I honestly do not like the extreme busy work shit of Monster Hunter, and
it's just the story shit of this game that they literally turned Monster Hunter into a modern Sony game. Yeah,
they also the focus mode shit was a mistake. Yeah,
I agree.
Isn't the whole point of I read something recently that brought up a good point. See, I played Charge Blades, so it didn't matter as much. I mean, it still makes a big difference for Savage Axe and stuff, but Great Sword, the whole point is that it's a high risk, high reward, right? High skill ceiling, charge attacks, hit the weak spot, perfect positioning. Focus mode, you can spin 180 degrees as you swing and hit the weak spot every time. How is that fun? You just removed a bunch of the fucking fun of using Greatsword. And that applies to, every weapon that's like that, So, then there's the wound system. Every time you pop a wound, it stops the monster from moving. I didn't really play multiplayer, so I didn't see the full extent of how gay that was, but I'm sure it was mega gay. Because, the monster's held in place that 3 other people can just whoop on him while he's, he can't move.
Yep.
And, the performance issues, the horrible story, the end...
Yeah, dude, my computer had frame skips sometimes, which is insane.
Yeah.
So that game, literally, basically the best possible computer you could build, and it still ran like shit.
Yep. So, yeah, Capcom really fucked up, man. They really fucked up. I don't even know, like, I want to fight Laggy Chris because he's one of my favorite monsters because I'm a 3 baby. You know, I played 3 Ultimate was my first one. But, like, I don't want to play to the end game. Like, I just don't want to do it. It's not that fun to play the game.
I didn't even finish the main game.
Yeah, Devin didn't even fucking finish the story. He couldn't do it.
I couldn't handle it, dude. Every time. It's literally an entire game full of Assassin's Creed walking cutscenes.
Yeah.
Complete dog shit.
All right, now, that was all our gaming news, but we have one non-gaming related news.
Yeah, dude.
This is pretty insane.
Stay losing.
Yeah. Could the answer to the male fertility crisis be lurking in your cat's litter tray? So, as it turns out, toxoplasmosis can decapitate sperm cells. So all of you, cat lovers who have these brain parasites, yeah, you're fucking sterile, dude.
Yeah, you're infertile. Gotta kill my cat.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You know what's funny is for the cat people who aren't subhumans, you can get your cat tested and yourself tested for toxoplasmosis, and you probably should. And if you want to avoid it, just never let your cat outside ever, or you just get a dog, like a cool person.
Yeah. So that was all our news. So luckily we do have other things.
Toxoplasmosis. You can just take an anti-parasitic.
Luckily, we do have other things to talk about today. Devin, would you like to talk about your YouTube channel? You can talk about that.
Yes, I made a YouTube channel. Hello, chat. Hello. It's good. You should watch all of the videos. The first one is about multiplayer games and how they are bad now. And the second one is about Pokemon and how it's bad now.
Here, let me refresh.
And then tomorrow, there'll be a Death Stranding review. Or maybe the next day. I'm going to try and get it done by tomorrow. Review. Yes, review. I will review it.
Yeah, so subscribe to Devin's YouTube channel. Yep. Debin. I'm still going to call him Debin.
Lord Frogmire.
Not going to say Frogmire. Not going to say it.
Wait, here. I can
He's Debin.
Me. Sub police.
Oh, Devin's typing in chat right now. There you go.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's going to make a Death Stranding 2 review. And yes, before you ask, I will be streaming Death Stranding 2 today. I probably will...
Link?
Wait a couple hours. Can mods post links?
I can.
Okay. There you go.
Linked it up.
Whatever, I'll pin it.
Every subscriber is my best friend. Kobe says words on the screen. I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I hate all of you.
Is my best friend.
Devin loves all of you. Give him money as soon as he's monetized. You guys mentioned, you ever going to donate to a charity? The charity is Debin. He's dying of mold.
True. I have charity.
He's got the mold. And
I'm not monetized yet.
Yeah, he's not.
I meet all the qualifications, but it takes forever.
Yes. So,
reply to each comment and heart them all to prove it. I already did it on the first video. I'm not doing it for the second one. I'm not.
Yeah, you definitely should not have done that.
But I already committed at a certain point. So.
Okay, so let's talk about. Do you want to talk about the year games? Or do you want to talk about GT that you didn't watch? You fucking piece of shit.
Whichever's fine.
All right, let's talk about GT. All right, whatever. Anyway, so I watched the first 5 episodes of Dragon Ball GT.
Why did only you watch it?
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. He'll play every 1992 game back to back, but he can't watch one episode of GT. When he's the one who suggested it.
Fuck you.
You suggested it. It's your fucking fault.
I shouldn't have. It was a mistake.
So So the first arc of GT's trash. Everyone knows it. So I already want to die watching 5 episodes. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. What were they thinking? I know what they were thinking. Oh, we'll make it like OG Dragon Ball. Yeah, you know, that thing that Americans didn't watch. Now, of course, it's Japan. They only cared about Japan. But even in Japan, the ratings were horrific for the first arc of GT. To the point where when Funimation dubbed it, they didn't even release the first 16 episodes. They did a...
Wait, didn't, I thought 4Kids made GT.
No, I think Funimation was dubbing by the time GT was dubbed.
Huh. Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, the first dub was, what, the Ocean dub for DBZ, and then they switched to Funimation. Anyway, so... right, so the first 5 episodes. You know a show's good when the first episode is filler in it. Now, okay, it's not filler, if I'm being fair. It's supposed to be a pan introduction. But so basically all that happens in 5 episodes. Episode 1, apparently there's these things called the Black Star Dragon Balls that the unnamed Namekian, you know, like Kami and Piccolo combined. He created them, and the Pilaf gang finds it. Pilaf accidentally wishes Goku's a kid. The Black Star Dragon Balls get scattered across the galaxy for no reason. Why would they be scattered around the galaxy? I don't know. Who cares? And if they don't get them back, the Earth blows up in a year. Wow, what a plot hook. Oh my god, I'm scared. If the Earth did blow up, just wish it back on the Namekian Dragon Balls. Idiots. Anyways, you can wish all the people back too, you get 2 wishes. Or 3. Or wait, Piranga can only wish 1 person back at a time, I think. Whatever, the point is, you could just wish for, like, Piccolo back. And then you wish Earth back, wish Piccolo back, then wish all the people back. It makes no sense. Anyway, so...
Dude, have you been looking at chat? It's literally just a woes and then Thomas.
Oh, why? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the point is, you can use the Namekian Dragon Balls to wish the Earth back. So what's the fucking point? Anyway, so...
Yeah.
So they decide... All right, we got a kid Goku's got to go to space because I don't know, Vegeta has a mustache now. He can't be bothered. Like, who cares? You know, he's got a family. He's a family man. He's based now. He's not cringe. Goku's cringe. Goku, I didn't see.
Wait, why doesn't Vegeta join?
Because he has a mustache and he.
That's it. Literally, just I'm chilling. I'm big chilling. You can do this.
Maybe there's a line why he doesn't go, but he basically makes Trunks go. But I'll get to that in a second. So,
okay.
So, Goku's a kid. We find out he hasn't seen his own family in years because he was too busy training Oob, the Indian kid who's a reincarnation of Boo, right? And so Goku's a piece of shit, right? Big shock. And it's funny. Goku really is a piece of shit. Anyway, so Oob disappears from the story at this point for some reason. Like, why isn't Oob going into space? I don't even remember.
He's black.
I don't think well, he's Indian, not black. But that's,
oh, he's not? Damn.
Yeah, he's Indian, which is even worse. But so I don't even remember why Oob doesn't go. I forgot. It probably I'm sure they said something. I wasn't looking at the screen. So you can tell I really cared about watching GT. But so Goku goes back home. You know, he meets Pan, his granddaughter, which he already knew about Pan, but he hadn't seen Pan in like 5 years or whatever, right? And so, because it takes place 5 years after the end of Z, which already was a time skip. So,
yep.
Pan doesn't believe... Pan's intro is her, like, stopping some bank robbers. Who gives a fuck? Anyone could do that. Like, the weakest person... Like, literally, like, any character from Dragon Ball could have done that, you know? So that's not a display of power. Pan's useless. She's an annoying bitch. She's a brat. This is the part where people say, you know, post the crying emojis and then say correction. Anyway, so, yeah, she's an annoying brat. And, you know, at first... Well, at some point... episode 1 ends. I don't even remember when. So then in episode 2, they're like, okay, we got to go into space. Originally, Gohan's going to go into space, but that doesn't end up happening. Again, I don't think I was watching. But they said, like, oh yeah, Gohan and Goku will go, but then Gohan doesn't go. Why does Gohan not go? I don't remember. We also find out Trunks is the president of Capsule Corp, even though he's like, I don't even know if he's 18 yet.
Or you gotta speedrun this. This is like the worst shit I've ever heard.
I know, it's pretty bad. Okay, so speedrun.
Literally all I'm doing is staring at my own thumbnail. That's what I'm just like laser beaming through my monitor, staring at my thumbnail.
Yeah,
and then consciousness hits me, and I'm like, "What is he talking about?"
So what ends up happening? Is anyway. So Goku's gonna go. Vegeta does something. This is like
a Thomas story, except it's an actual show that exists.
Yes. So, trust me, there's not much to summarize after episode 2, because they waste 3.5 episodes on a planet that they could have solved the problem in 5 minutes. But anyway,
yep.
So Vegeta's like, Trunks, you're going. Goten, you're going too. Don't get excited. Goten doesn't go. So Trunks and Goku go on the ship. Goten gets left behind. Pan sneaks on the ship. They fly into space. Again, why does Vegeta not go? I don't know. He makes a joke about it being a hostile takeover of Capsule Corp since Trunks is the president. Haha. Anyway, they fly into space. Their stabilizer flies off, so they crash land on a desert planet full of scammers. Brown desert scammer aliens. And the reason why everyone's a scammer is because everyone's poor, because the evil Don Key, like donkey, Don Key is some pink fruit man who's charging too many taxes. I'm not even fucking joking. Yeah, everything's expensive because this one guy who's like a mob boss / emperor or whatever the fuck. And so somehow Goku, Trunks, and Pan have to fix their ship and escape the planet and also save the people. Gee, how would they do that? How would 3 superpowered people who can fly move at like fucking light speed and blow up planets with their pinky fingers? How would they possibly defeat the Don Key and all that? Well, it takes them like almost 3 episodes to figure out how to do it. And they like steal their ship. They have like a rip-off Star Wars sequence where they have to steal their ship back because it got like towed, basically. And it's in the evil fortress. So they get the ship back. They decide, okay, what?
Can we double speed again?
I'm almost there. Believe it or not, we're almost at the end of the summary already. So
okay, that's good.
Yes. So Pan just decides, hey, let's kick his ass. And Goku's like, that's a good idea. This is episode 5. They landed on the planet in episode 2. In episode 5, they're like, hey, we could just beat him up. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And so there's one goon who's actually a threat. One guy. I forgot his name already, though. Maybe someone will say his name. And the goon doesn't even really take orders, which makes no sense. Like, why is he working for the guy if he's like, you don't order me around? And this dude fights Goku in a one-on-one. Trunks gets humiliated. They don't even explain why Trunks sucks now, by the way. He can go Super Saiyan, but he gets like beaten up in 1 second. And Goku's like, I'll handle this. And they have 1v1. Goku goes Super Saiyan 2, punches him like twice, and then shoots a Kamehameha, and that's it. This is episode 5 is our first fight. In Dragon Ball, our first real fight is in episode 5.
Wait, is this better or worse than Daima?
This is worse than Daima. I'm not joking. Like, I think this is worse than Daima. This is actually fucking bad. Anyway, so
Daima was bad.
Oh, I forgot the filler when their kidnappers thought Goku was like one of the briefs, like one of, like Bulma's son or something, and like he just goes on roller coaster rides with them. This is episode 2 and there's filler. Episode 2 has filler in it. Anyway, whatever. So they beat the guy. They literally tell Don Key, oh, they don't kill the evil guy, by the way. Goku doesn't kill him. The guy who he fought. And so they go to Don Key and they're like, hey, you're going to offer everything for free. And he's like, I can't do that. Like, and then they're like, no, you will. And he's like, okay, fine. And that's it. That solved all the problems. Literally,
Right.
fucking communism. They brought communism to space. It's fucking over. And that's it. That's the first 5 episodes of GT. I hate it. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is like, if the average anime is a 3, this is like a 2. You know what I'm saying? This is a 2 out of 10.
Okay, so it's only a little worse than average.
Yeah, it's slightly below average anime. 2 out of 10.
Where was Free Run again?
Free Run is like a 7. So like way above
Okay,
average.
so that's like well above average.
Yeah, Free Run is like way above average.
Well, I'm glad I watched it. It was good.
Yep, 59 more episodes to go. Because, yeah, GT has 64 episodes. Only 64, right? Though. It's not that bad, actually.
What's Bola?
Bola is Vegeta's daughter, who dresses like a prostitute at 9 years old.
Wait, does she even exist in the rest of Dragon Ball?
What do you mean?
Like, I've never heard of her in my life.
What? That's because you're a Zoomer and a fake fan.
Okay, so she's not a GT exclusive?
No, I think she is born, yeah, she's at End of Z. Yeah, it's the last episode of Z. Yeah, she's...
Oh, okay. Oh, I have seen this before. I always just assumed it was Bulma.
I played as her in Breakers many times.
I see.
No, her being a teenager is a dubism. In the original sub, she's not a teenager. I hate to disappoint you of that. But she's literally not even a teenager in GT, like canonically. They had to change that in the dub. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
so,
you learn something new every day, I guess.
A literal prepubescent child dresses like a prostitute in GT. And you wonder why my audience likes GT. You fucking wonder. Is it any surprise? Anyway, so that was GT. Let's talk about the 1992 games. I only played 2, though.
Yay.
Hate to disappoint all of you. I only played 2.
And how long does it take to play 2? Like 30 minutes?
Yeah, that was an hour and a half. I only played an hour and a half of 1992 games. An hour of Sonic 2 and like 23 minutes of Kirby's Adventure. Which was all of Kirby's Adventure, by the way. That was the whole game. I almost finished Sonic 2, but I ran out of continues. And I didn't cheat. I did not save state.
I didn't save state. I was just playing with infinite lives.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so Sonic 2 is definitely better than Sonic 1. No question about that. I mean... hold on. Let's start from the beginning. So, you have the spin dash. That's the number one thing. Spin dash, base spin dash. Everyone loves spin dash. Not as fast as I remember, I'll be honest. I'm glad I got hit like in 1 second in. Anyway, honestly, Sonic's really just not that fast. He appears fast because of how zoomed in the screen is.
Yeah, it's a scam. Sonic games being fast has always been a scam. I don't know, some YouTuber did it where it's like Mario is actually faster if you zoomed in the same amount.
Yeah, that was an old MatPat video, one of the oldest ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't glue to that ramp right there. Whatever.
Did you make it to the part of the game with the fucking starfish?
Starfish.
That might have been the last level that had starfish. And they're literally just these little starfish that fly around and shoot spikes in all directions.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. That was right before I ran out of continues. Yeah, that's Metropolis.
Oh, okay, so you're on like the second last level or something.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, those are pain.
Yeah, I gamed over. I ran out of continues at Metropolis Zone, and I didn't save or save state in a while. So, well, I didn't save state at all, but I used Mega Collection Plus's save feature, and it was so far back. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. Honestly, the only like notable thing about Sonic 2 for me was it's not nearly as bad as I remember. Like I remember it being hard, really hard as a kid, but I think it's because if you play Sonic like a Sonic game, you will do bad unless you've memorized all the levels. If you play it just like a normal platformer, it's not very hard. But at that point, it's just kind of lame, and there's not really any point in playing it over any other 2D platform.
I'm glad I died 1 second in the Emerald Hill Zone 2. But you get to see why going fast is bad. You know,
going fast makes me feel alive. Hyperdrive.
Do you think you can win? Only if you lose. Just let destiny choose. There you go.
Anyway,
there's like one person who gets that reference.
Yeah, that's my dormant programming, you know. The Russian spyware that's in my brain.
Oh wait, chat can't see the video? Ah, fuck!
Oh yeah, you've just been showing.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wasn't looking. I have it on my other monitor. How do you feel about Chemical Plant Zone?
I avoided the water for almost all of it, so it wasn't.
I think it's fine until you fall in the water, and then you're like, ah, yes, the worst thing I've ever done.
Indeed.
And so much crushing in this game. There's a lot of crushing, which I get it, because it's like basically the only way to kill Sonic is either a cliff or crushing, since you're basically invincible.
Yeah, that I replayed, but that's where I died there. Yeah, the crushing, thankfully I didn't get crushed as much as I did in Sonic 1, but I hate that you can just get insta-killed. Even through invincibility. Like, crushing kills you through invincibility.
It's the only way to kill Sonic. Sonic's like fucking invincible, because you can just collect one ring over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Did you get to the auto-scroll level?
No. I'm assuming that's one of the last ones.
Yeah, you fly on a plane, you know?
Yeah.
You're flying on a plane, whatever it's called, tornado. But I just think it's hilarious that people complain about Mario being slow and Mario 3 having auto scrolls, and a fucking Sonic game has an auto scroll level.
Yeah. Yeah, that is I hate how jumping on an incline launches you the direction.
Yeah, I know, it's very annoying.
That's extremely annoying. Like, I understand the logic, but...
Yeah, I know, but it's nonsense. It's nonsense.
Yeah, so...
No, the more annoying thing is when you do, like, a loop and you're running upside down, and it's like, do I keep holding the same direction, or do I start holding left? Because I'm going
you do
left.
hold the same direction.
Yeah, but no, you're supposed to hold the same direction. It's always confusing. I don't know. This game is just Sonic 1, but, like, a little better, because it doesn't have nearly as many of the stop-and-go moments. But it's not, like, exceptionally better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely better. Again, spin dash is great. It's got a bit better level design. That's the only time you go fast in, like, the entire game. It's right there.
Yeah,
like, what I just did on that, that's, like, one of the only times, like, oh my god, I'm going fast. And they didn't put any obstacles in my way. Wow. But, yeah, there's not a lot of it.
Dude, I wasn't looking at chat because I was looking up stuff. My notes, which are like 3 lines, but I do have notes because I play these games so much before you. And so now I went back to chat, and it was just like a million people adding me because they know you won't look, telling me that they couldn't see anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should be looking. Why aren't you reading chat? You're my co-host. You gotta read chat.
I'm back.
Anonymous bastard, show me your Sonic 2 gameplay. You won't. You won't. You will not. Trust me, your nostalgia blinders, as soon as they come off, you're like, wow, 2D Sonic sucks. That's just what we've always known. What people with taste have always known. I'm sorry, 2D Sonic was never
Rouge.
Good.
Everyone knows the best Sonic girl is a Rouge. You agree? Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Rouge is good.
They took her titties away, though.
Yeah, I know.
They stole them.
They're illegal now. Black Rocky legalized titties a while back.
Yep. Yeah, that was fucked up. Wasn't there that study, though, that, like, women get angry at seeing large breasts?
Yes.
Like, it makes them mad?
Do. Yep. It includes fictional characters, too. They're literally threatened by fictional characters. Deeply disturbing.
Yeah. Sad.
Yep.
Rouge is ugly. You're ugly. How about that?
Yeah, you're ugly on the outside and the inside. I know, because you're a synth. Now, if you become a subscriber of Lord Frogmire, then then you will not be hated on like you deserve.
Correct. Someone said, at Lord Frogmire, you guys are furries. Who do you think you're talking to?
They have these weird, like...
the joke.
They look like Grounder, or yeah, I think Grounder's his name. The robot from the Sonic Adventure cartoon, but with like Knuckles colors. Is it like Proto Knuckles? Those little drill robot guys?
Yeah. Killed him.
Killed him.
Good job.
Killed him. I hate water in Sonic. Sonic has some of the worst water.
Yeah, dude, it's another one of those things. Not nearly as bad as I remember, but still, it's not fun.
Yep.
Should do a Monster Girl tier list. I'll do that on my channel. Subscribe.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, they keep wanting me to do Smash or Pass, and I just said I'm never doing that. You should do it.
What is your current watch time? How long till monetization? I'm already there. I just have to wait now. We did it, chat.
All right.
Already subscribed? Subscribe again.
Is there any other...
Unsubscribe, then resubscribe.
What do you think of Casino Night Zone?
Casino Night Zone? I don't know. I mean, it's like neat, but we've played later Sonic games, so it's not like special anymore.
Yeah, I unironically think I like Sonic Heroes Casino version better.
Yep, me too. I like Sonic Heroes more than this game.
You say that now. If you played it again, you'd be like, man, this sucks.
No. Sonic Heroes Kino. Shut up.
Nah. I mean, anyway, so it felt like filler level, and then I got really pissed off at the boss. Like, I just feel like the boss isn't the problem. It's you can't see him when you're being bounced at the top of the map. So I was getting fucking pissed.
Yeah, can you skip ahead? I want to see the boss. I don't remember.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
The
Probably
bosses
right.
in these games are all like, I don't know, shitty. Oh, yeah. This guy's kind of annoying. This one's not the worst one, though. The one where you could, like, fall to your death. Was that Chemical Plant Zone? I hated that one.
I think there's a couple.
Yeah, I think it was Chemical Plant Zone. That just had holes in the ground. You could fall to your death. Very annoying.
Yeah. Wee! Look at that. Look at you bounce around. Wee! Anyway, so... that's about it for Sonic 2. I mean, I have more footage, but like I don't have much to say on the game. It has better level design than 1, and it has the spin dash. That's about it.
I think we don't really have what do you call them? I don't know, 90s autists. We have more Zoomer autists in the audience or whatever.
Yeah.
Where no one's like trying to defend it. They're just like, yeah, Sonic.
Yep.
I like Adventure 2.
Yep, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are great games, despite what people will tell you. Alright, Kirby's Adventure. It's Kirby without copy abilities, so, it's probably the worst Kirby game, but it was still, you know, it was alright.
I liked it. I thought it was fun. It's like one really long water level. Because, you know, Kirby's flying is basically just swimming in a Mario game.
I know it's off-center, guys. I would correct it, but, like... It would take effort, and you know I don't like effort. The
Sonic Rush series is among the best Sonic games. That's probably true. I remember liking those. I remember as a kid feeling weird about Blaze.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My penis felt weird when I saw Blaze. My little weedy got hard.
Rouge is still better, though.
I thought that many times as a child. Many times. I was like, man, my weenie.
My weenie feels weird. Sonic Advance games are okay. Yeah, I think the Sonic portables or Kino, especially the RPG. Remember that one? That one's great.
Kirby fan base is the worst. Why? Out of all the things that have the worst fan base, you say Kirby?
Who are Kirby fans and what do they do?
Yeah, what's so bad about Kirby?
Sonic Chronicles? Yes. Sonic Chronicles is the best Sonic game. Dude, I'm like have huge nostalgia for that game.
Yeah.
So I keep trying to replay it, but it's so bad. It is like unbelievably bad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why is it so bad?
Well, the music is like the worst thing you've ever heard.
Oh, yeah, I knew that already. Yeah, I knew that.
It doesn't run particularly well, which is really weird for a DS game. the like action inputs just like don't function properly and are extremely long and annoying, and the game's just kind of boring. So
wow. So why do we remember liking it?
Should. I don't know. I remember loving it. I genuinely remember loving it. Yes, BioWare did make that game.
Yeah, Devin, should we play Dragon's Crown together at some point?
No.
Why not? I just want an excuse to play as Amazon again.
We could.
That's it. I have to learn how to play with one hand. Well, it'll be more interesting when I learn to play with one hand.
Yeah. I'll play as the dwarf just for you then.
Haha. No, you can pick Sorceress, I'll be Amazon, and it'll be one-handed gaming. It'll be great.
I don't want to play the Sorceress.
Yeah, you'll play as the elf, and then you're going to get called the pedophile.
I want to be the dwarf. Man, let's rise up.
So, we have nothing.
You keep naming it wrong. That's Kirby's. No, isn't that Kirby's Adventure? No, it is Dreamland.
Oh, is it Dreamland?
I just called it Kirby in my notes. So
yeah, whatever it is. Kirby's Curbness. Whatever
Curbness.
fucking game this is. Kirby being a chud.
Chud. Dude, I wish you would have played the second. So like how this game works is after you beat it, there's a new game plus, and it's like way fucking harder. Dude, Wispy Woods was kicking my ass. I was like, damn. I wish you at least played like that first level. Yeah, they pump it up. It's like a real NES game or whatever. Once you beat it the first time, it's neat.
I just wish there was more you could do. I mean, even it feels like they knew that there's more you should be able to do because of the whole spicy curry thing, but like they just don't. I don't know. You just can't do anything. You can suck stuff up. Does swallowing even do anything? Does it have a function? No. So that's just weird. Like
to me, it just feels like playing any other Kirby game, except you're intentionally choosing to not use your power-ups.
Yeah.
Like the level design really isn't any different. Like all of the Kirby bosses are designed so that you can beat them without a power-up, and they just play like this, you know?
Yeah. Look at him. Look at DDD. Yeah, get fucked. Goodbye.
Sad.
Kablamo.
Oh yeah, the only other notable thing is it's crazy how much of Kirby's music is exactly the same. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like the same thing I felt with Dragon Quest, where it's like, oh my god, like literally every song has stayed the same forever. It's crazy.
Yeah, composers were gods from like the 80s to like the early 2000s. They were gods. Yeah, they created all the most iconic. Like, there's no iconic soundtracks in games anymore. They just don't exist. So.
Yep.
Yeah, depressing. So yeah, Kirby's Adventure is okay. We're not gonna bring up the tier list or anything because I still gotta play like 5 more games or something. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on what you want to play, I guess.
Yeah, I'll play at least a few more for sure.
You definitely have to do Wolfenstein 3D. I mean, that's another one that's super short. You definitely could have done it, but
yeah.
Wolfenstein 3D feels mandatory. Lunar isn't. I mean, it's neat that it has like an anime basically in it, but it's just a standard JRPG. Evo is just dog shit. Like, it's such an interesting game, but the gameplay is so bad. Like, it's the grindiest thing you have ever fucking seen. We should probably both play Mr. Gimmick. I haven't played that one yet. Oh, you have to play Mario Land 2? Forgot about that one.
Yes.
All the rest are up to you.
Yeah, that was the other game.
We have to play Ultima Underworld. We definitely have to play that one.
Yeah, let me look at the list. So I played. Damn, did you write so many things? But yeah, I played Kirby's Dream Land, played Sonic 2. So let's see. The other ones you highlight.
We're saying Quake 2, guys. Let's play Quake 2 for 1992. I think that's a good idea.
Why are people still this retarded after this much time? Anyway, so Wolfenstein 3D was the only other one you highlighted, and then let's see, we got Gargoyles Quest 2, Dragon Quest 5, Final Fantasy 5, Super Mario Kart, Mario Land 2.
Yeah, the ones I highlighted are the ones I've beaten.
What's Romancing Saga?
That's just an JRPG series that literally still gets new games today, and that's the first one.
Okay.
And it's just another JRPG.
Shining Force, Shin Megami Tensei, Ultima 7, Ultima Underworld, Mortal Kombat came out in 92. We'll have to come back to that when we play multiplayer stuff.
Yep.
Princess Maker 2, did you try that?
No. And I'm probably not going to. I mean, you can if you want to, but...
Lunar the Silver Star, Mr. Gimmick, and Evo. You tried Evo. You told me about Evo.
Yes. That's what I just said, was his dog shit.
Yeah.
It's like absurdly grindy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have to play Megami Tensei. We definitely have to play that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're almost definitely not gonna finish though. It's 60 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play Final Fantasy 5, but I will try Dragon Quest 5 and Shin Megami Tensei for my 2 RPGs.
We're saying Echo the Dolphin, but I don't think that game's good. These are supposed to be good games.
The only reason I'm playing Dragon Quest 5 is because I've already played 4 and 6, and 5 is, well, it's the waifu one. You literally get a wife and you have kids, and, you know, you've listened to Doomer Hour, so I'm going to play Dragon Quest 5. So
you should play TF2 for 1992. That's what Thomas's suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
I think so.
Obviously, 5 is literally the best one, LMAO. Are you retarded? Literally no one has ever said that before.
9 is the best one.
I don't think
don't
there's a
at me.
single
whichever one
being.
you played first is the best one.
I don't think there's a single human
game.
being on the planet who thinks 5 is the best one.
Well, that just happens to be
Many
the first
say
one you
it.
played.
Okay, you guys have... How many of you are homosexuals?
9 because of the Rat Girl. 9 because that was the first one I played. That's like, I mean, it's all the same fucking game. So whichever one you play first, when it's actually new and interesting, that's the best one. Or if you're a bug person,
I watch a Final Fantasy 5 YouTuber. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Where'd you get that opinion from? A YouTuber? Yeah, the Final Fantasy 5's the best one. Sounds about right.
Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy. I thought you said Dragon Quest.
No, I said Final Fantasy, retard. They're saying Final Fantasy 5's the best one.
I was just thinking about Dragon Quest. Sorry, I lied. Final Fantasy is completely different. Final Fantasy 2 is the best one, and every other one is bad. That's how that one goes. Damn it, god damn it. Dude, I got mold holes. I don't know. Nothing goes on in there. Not with 9. I've never even played Final Fantasy 9. I was thinking of Dragon Quest 9.
See, we're never going to finish 1992 because people are going to try and psyop me into playing every JRPG that releases.
No, dude, it's just not worth it. Like I said, I wanted to play fucking Lunar because it got a remake recently and it seemed cool and whatever, and it's like, oh, it's just every other JRPG ever made. It's like, that's every single one of these early JRPGs are exactly the fucking same.
Yep.
Which is fine, I guess, but like just more interesting JRPGs have come out, you know, to the point where
Fantasy 5 had the best job
boring.
system. Yeah, you know what makes an RPG good, especially when we know for a fact it's bad
true,
combat.
You know, since Chacky's bringing it up, Monster Girl Quest Paradox. That's the game with the best job system. Don't at me. If you played it, you know it's true. Final Fantasy 5 is like shitty. It doesn't even have like skills or whatever. You just kind of get whatever. You like level up and it auto gives you skills.
Anyway,
you can't, like subclass or.
I love how a game with objectively bad combat, oh, but it has the best job system for bad combat. Wow, that's the best one in the series. You eat 30 dicks, 35 dicks, 40. Anyway, this is the worst episode of CHUDCAST, actually. Probably.
Real life has the best job system.
This is actually the worst one.
Is Final Fantasy 8 good? Cody, did you play that one?
No, I haven't played 8. I've just seen Spoonie's review.
For 92, they say we should play Gay Blade. Apparently, there's a game called Gay Blade.
Gay Blade. Okay. You should play it. Scope it out for me.
It's good. I'll let you know. Every week is a new low. It's true.
Okay, on to the super chats.
Will be work. Yep.
On to the super chats.
Now, before you go to super chats, subscribe to Lord Frogmire, my channel, the best channel. Go. Watch my new video, please, or I will cry. Okay, now you can do super chats.
Kane's Games, thanks to the 1 year of membership. 1 year of poires, ketchup bottles, and molds. Indeed.
Yep.
Irish Major Tom, thanks to Canadian. When is Debin going to enable memberships and super SPs?
When I get monetized, which I've met all of the requirements, they just have to, you know, do whatever they do.
Yeah, you can't just monetize any YouTube channel. That'd be a disaster. Will, thanks to the $2. Debin, would you ever do retrospective vids?
Maybe.
Krakenheimer, thanks to the €2. Give us Debin face cam. Parcells want Debin cam. I'll set up next time.
Yep.
I can't draw, thanks to the 1 gifted membership. Jimmy Cougar, thanks to the 1 month of membership. Eat the slop, eat the dicks, eat the bugs, eat a bullet. Jarl Big Ball, thanks to the membership. Hey Roofied, thanks to the 2 Australian. How are you, Mr. Man? I'm alright. I'm doing okay. This is probably the least viewed Chudcast yet, too. That's interesting. I just noticed.
Of course, the one that the shill cast no one shows up for.
I think I've been streaming too much lately. That's part of the problem. The other part is my fans hate baby games, and I did use a baby game in the thumbnail.
Damn.
Jimmy Cougar, thanks to $10. Nikkei's recent controversy was a recent Chinese launch with several improvements. Global doesn't have like short load times and less gacha. Game going strong. Boycott tards are vocal minority. Okay, well, I'm glad the gacha slave has defended his waifus whose asses aren't real that he will never touch. I just got the
name wrong. I had no idea that game even had a controversy.
Dick Penaseki, thanks for the 1 year membership. Hope my best pal Synthetic Man is having fun. Yeah, I'm ready to stab you in the back as soon as you turn around. Just don't turn around. Black Metal Gamer, thanks $2. When will Debinthetic Man get super chats? Why do people keep asking? His channel's not monetized. Soon. How do you not know how YouTube works?
Soon. That's my favorite thing to comment on my video. People will just be like, when are you going to do X, Y? And I just say soon. Soon.
Gotcha gods run gaming. Truly. Truly. Yeah, you run your wallets into the ground giving money to PNGs. Fake fan Schizoid, thanks to the $5. Now that Lord Frogmire has joined the Chudcast, the Ultra Gooner Coomer Doomer Hour podcast has been saved. Gaming has risen. Billions must thrive.
Hooray.
Yeah, too bad we had to kill Debin to do it.
Yep.
OFN, thanks 5 Canadian. Panny, like cunny, I guess, and then crying emojis. And then another 5 Canadian. Viewers in the chat are discussing the Dragon Ball GT character Pan, with some finding her cute and funny, while others make more suggestive comments. Those are the same. Cute and funny and suggestive comments are the same. Shaved Sheep, thanks to the $10. Finish this Chudcast quick so Frogmire can go back to streaming. Devin is not going to stream this late.
No.
I will be streaming probably around 7 o'clock. I will stream Death Stranding 2. Fake fan Schizoid, thanks for $5. Synth, can you lend the Lord Frogmire your Monster Girl encyclopedia for his tier list video?
That's mine.
Yeah, Devin owns those. Devin owns those. That's his.
Yep.
Retargus 2, thanks for Brazilian. He won't do Smash or Pass because Smash will be the answer to every single one. That's why I won't do it. Yeah. That's exactly why I won't do one of those. Entropy, thanks for $5. I haven't been caught up on the VODs, so I don't know if you've addressed it, but Blue Archive's been delayed on Steam. Yep. Yeah, because of their content review shit or whatever. I wouldn't worry about streaming it at the moment. Yeah, because they hate Lolly. Steam hates Lolly, so they are, I wouldn't be shocked if behind the scenes they're trying to pressure Blue Archive into censoring some stuff. I don't know. Because obviously reviewing the content of a fucking gacha game doesn't take this long. But
yep.
That's it. That was it. No one's giving any money. I've squeezed the wallets dry of my fans. They have no money. This would also be the shortest episode of CHUDCAST if we end it here. Is there anything else we got going on to bring up?
How much? I mean, we went for an hour and 15 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
I love how you killed my my channel debut podcast. Thank you for that.
Synth is falling off. Yep, no one watched this one. This is gonna be the least watched CHUDCAST. Vision Productions, thanks to the $1. Well, whatever. We'll just shill your fucking channel on every CHUDCAST. Who cares?
That's true.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Well, I'll be streaming. Vision Productions, thanks to the $2. Here's some shekels. Thanks, man. Rigoberto Avalos, thanks to the $2. Did Debin design Claw? How do I even say that? Claw-Lorine? Claw-Orlean?
Looking it up.
From Kirby.
No, I did not. They fucked this up. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but it didn't work. So no, I didn't.
How is that a fucking Kirby character? Also, her waistline is 1 inch.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't do it right.
That reminds me of what they did to Sheila in the Spyro 3 remake. They made her fucking waistline 1 inch. This is fucking bizarre. Uriah L, thanks to $2. Wait, don't go. Brian C, thanks to $2. Why'd they make Pauline fat? That's just child chubness. She's a child. Pargustus friend, thanks to the 2 Brazilian. Here's 40 cents. Don't spend it all in one place. Irish Major Tom, thanks to 2 Canadian. Tarkov stream when? Never. Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do to stall the podcast? Like a minute or two more.
How was your day?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been I mean, I'm gonna be back online, so there's no.
Yeah, you want to play Dragon's Crown, but is that even on PC?
Yeah, wait, did they never bring it to PC? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Vanillaware. Yeah, some guy's saying in chat that Vanillaware refused to port any of their games to PC because they are afraid of piracy.
Okay, but why are they afraid of piracy? They still will make money.
I know they don't sell very much. I don't.
I mean, as long as they make a profit, does it even matter?
Yeah, you'd think, but I don't know. It's the Bugmen and their Honoru. They're like, it'd be dishonoru for people to steal my video game.
Well, regardless, I still have my original PS3 copy. I could buy a newer one if we have to for some reason. And Devin, you've already been on camera, so we would, literally just sit next to each other.
Yeah, I could just sit next to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, more super chats came in. Damn, I'm really just not. This is the worst CHUDCAST for me personally. Like, I just didn't go into podcast mode. I think I slept all right, but
you disappoint me.
Mr. Marvin thanks €6. We need more Gex. It's tail time. Yeah, I could have talked about Gex, but well, the good news is whenever 10 years from now, when we get to 1997, 8, whatever for Gex 2 and 3, I've already played them.
Say Gex. Say it.
Just some guy, thanks to $2, put featuring Lord Frogmire in every CHUDCAST title. That's retarded. I'm bloating it for a guy no one knows who that is.
Thanks for that. Thanks.
It's just Debin. 20.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine to just shill it in the actual podcast constantly. Go subscribe, please.
20 Guile 06, thanks to the $1. No, we don't play FNAF, Nick J. Neither one of us plays FNAF.
I am the Lord Frogmire.
Actually, Devin played Security Breach. How much of Security Breach did you play?
What you mean? Do you mean do you mean the FNAF game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah, I just said, because someone asked if we played FNAF Mimic, and I'm like, we don't play FNAF.
Oh, no, that's the new one. Mimic is like the newest one that came out.
I know.
I didn't play it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was just saying you played Security Breach. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Kane's Games, thanks to $2. What happened to that guest you're bringing on? I just haven't talked to him since. That's it. I feel like the only reason people are asking is just because I announced he would be a guest. Otherwise, nobody would ask.
The Mimic? Yeah,
Also,
the guest didn't like furries enough.
Also, Crapcom is fucking up my favorite IP by pandering to normie tourist bitches. I've been playing Monster Hunter since Freedom Unite. Didn't even bother buying Wilds. Well, you didn't miss anything. Put it there.
Did I ever watch the Frog Quagmire clip? Yeah, I know it. I know it. As soon as people said what it was, I knew exactly what it was. And I was like, oh my god, that is where it comes from, isn't it? My brain is goo. It is full of 90% Family Guy.
Fake Self, Fake Van Schizoid, thanks $5. Can you have some Rayman videos in the corner during the over-encumbered walkings? Over-encumbered walking sim gameplay parts. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. It's a new game, though. I shouldn't tank my own stream to watch videos of an insane incel man.
Who is Frogmire? That's me. Subscribe. Look, I'll say hi in chat. And everyone has to say hi back or you're banned. I'm kidding. Don't ban them. You should say hi back, though, or I'll be sad.
Okay, chat has successfully stalled the podcast.
There we go.
Another 5 minutes. All right, well, there's that engagement right there.
Yep.
Getting all that engagement.
Yay. Hello.
I'm almost thinking of renaming this one the worst episode. Like, once I end this the actual worst episode.
This one is pretty bad.
Like, who even cares? Like, alright, whatever. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys in like 2 hours.
Alright, bye, chat. Go watch my video. Now that this is over, you can go watch my video. And then when you're done, you can rewatch my stream if someone gives you a link.
Yep. Alright, bye.
Bye.